This clip is brought to you by SaveWithConrad.com.
So we got Ric Flair on color here as we see Sam Houston, skinny little Sam Houston, challenging Mr. Zero Bar himself, Arn Anderson, who's rocking the old classic Anderson boots.
Arn would call it buggy whip arms.
Yeah.
That will be another Arn Anderson. We got that kid the size of a zipper with buggy whip arms. They want me to go in and wrestle. He had a hell of a working punch too, didn't he?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man. Well, the greats did. Sam Houston's Mid-Atlantic Championship did not last long.
Wonder where that belt wound up.
I don't know. I've talked to you about the belt that the one that I remember, the one that was white. Have you seen pictures of that? Hacksaw Buzz Tyler was the man who walked out.
Left with it, right?
Left with it. I was there when he left with it. He came in to do one interview for Kansas City. One interview, because Bob Geigel wanted him to come in and do an interview that we would send to Kansas City. And Gene Anderson was not going to put Bob Geigel's stuff in front of our stuff. And Buzz Tyler waited. Buzz is a good guy. He waited all day. And finally he'd had enough. He cut a promo on Gene. He said, I've been here. I've been quiet. Only thing I need to get done is one promo. And I've waited all fucking day. That's it. Fuck this place. I'm out of here. He walked out, had the belt in his possession, never saw him again. I'm not so sure Buzz Tyler ever wrestled again, to be honest with you.
Isn't it weird how people just get to a point where they're so frustrated and then they're just like, nope, that's it. I'm done.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like we got that with Dennis Condrey, and we got it with Buzz Tyler.
Right.
We got it with Tony Schiavone.
Oh, yeah, in 01.
It's a shame that I couldn't find Buzz Tyler, because he might have still actually known where his championship belt he stole was, unlike you. Just misplaced.
We know where we've established. We know where it is.
Hey,
we know exactly where it is.
Pipe down, you nothing happening.
Go into Petco Field, Petco Park in San Diego.
Let me just
and it'd be easy now because they are not 100% capacity in Major fucking League Baseball. And go in there with a fucking mallet or a hammer and break the fucking trophy case and take it out and say that's mine. Brian Bowringer said it was mine.
Bad Money Slim, if you love me, you'll get this done.
Okay.
Let me just say, though, I just want to give everybody a heads up on what's happened here. You said on this show many years ago that it was in the attic and you were going to get it down and you were going to give it to me.
Thought.
It was my present.
Thought.
Here's what I want everyone listening to do. I want you to go to your wife and say, hey, baby, I got you a present. Here's what it is, and I'm going to get it for you in the next couple of days. I promise. And then let her ask about it for fucking years. And then when she asks where it is, tell her it's in a goddamn jewelry store on the other side of the country. Just go in there with a fucking mallet and steal the shit and say, that's mine. My husband said it was mine. That's what you just said.
Yeah, when you put it that way.
So I got you a great present, Tony. I don't want a present from Arn Anderson. Not only did he spine buster the shit out of Sam Houston, then he rubbed his face into the mat.
Yeah.
Speaking of stupid motherfucking dicks, here's one talking to Arn Anderson. Let's take a listen.
That win over Sam Houston.
Houston, you had one shot at greatness. One shot at getting in the mainstream. My friend, I've sweat, I've bled, I've hurt, and you look into my eyes, and I tell you, I've earned the world television title. That means I beat guys like Rhodes, guys like Magnum, guys like Wahoo, Manny Fernandez, the list goes on. I get on national television, put my reputation on the line, all for this, every week. The Jim Crockett Memorial Cup, Tony Schiavone, Most prestigious title ever for a tag team, right? Well, Tully Blanchard and myself are going to New Orleans. Get off that jet, jump in that limousine. My friend, we're going to have a few cocktails. But when it gets time for business, Saturday afternoon, Saturday night, whatever it takes, you rest assured, Tully Blanchard and myself, 2 of the 4 horsemen, will be reigning at the end of the night, $1 million richer. And in case you want to know where Ole is, my credibility is based on one thing. When I tell you something, it's going to happen. Ole Anderson will be back, period.
All right, you heard it from Arn Anderson, the World TV Champion. We're coming right back.
And by the way, when we're coming back, we're hearing from the Rock and Roll Express, who are going to throw down the gauntlet for Mr. Ric Flair. It's a big moment in JCP history, and here it is.
So far on World Championship Wrestling, Excitement Plus, and you hear the pandemonium. It's for the Rock and Roll Express. I know a lot of things are on your mind. Getting the World Tag Team title back, winning the Jim Crockett Sr. Memorial Cup, and Ric Flair, especially on your mind, Rick.
That's right, Tony. You talk about the World Tag Team titles of Midnight Express. They never did beat the Rock and Roll Express for them titles. So Midnight, don't turn your back, because Rock and Roll, sooner or later, will become the new NWA World Tag Team Champions. In New Orleans, Jim Crockett Sr. Memorial Cup, and the big trophy plus $1 million. We're looking forward to it, New Orleans.
That's right, Tony. Every gold a professional wrestler's life is either being the World Tag Team Champions or the World's Heavyweight Champions. Now, we are, and I'll say this right now, going to be the World's Tag Team Champions again, and very soon. But as for you, Ric Flair, you have come out here and you put down all our people. You have put down rock and roll, and you say what you're going to do to Ricky Morton. But let me tell you something, Ric Flair. You have run off the mouth. Now you come out here and you show me what you got, Flair, because I don't believe, and I know it, Tony. I don't think he can beat Rick Morton or Robert Gibson. Any situation, it can be Robert or myself. But Ric Flair, you come on, brother, take your best shot, and don't you blow it.
Ricky Morton, Robert Gibson, they'll have a match a little bit later on this program. Right now, let's go back to the ring.
So you said they're both going to have a match. So, but the singles match is coming.
I fucked up.
Watley, one of our favorites. He's in the ring now with your old pal, the Barbarian.
Hey, it's Conrad Thompson. Thanks for checking out the podcast here on YouTube. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notifications bell so you get a notice anytime we upload some new content. And go save yourself some money right now. If you're in a 30-year loan or you have credit card debt, it's not a matter of if I can save you money. It's a matter of how much. Find out right now for free at SaveWithConrad.com.